right, I'm gonna let the guys start with the questions. Adenilson, please.
Okay, good morning, guys. It's a pleasure for us to have you today here, Maria. Feel welcome. I would like to ask about education. You said that you didn't like English back then when you were just a child. And when did you realize that now I am fluent in English? Now I can talk. I'm confident about myself. And uh, how old uh, how old were you when you realized that you now I can speak English confidently?
I think it started when I started attending individual English lessons because in primary schools in Poland you can't really know like language really good, at least if you don't have a good English teacher. And yeah, in primary schools, teachers don't really care that much. In high schools, it's different. But I didn't like English at all, and my mom and my dad, they thought that I need to know it because it's important. I started attending individual lessons, and then I started to actually know it. And then I discovered that I like this language, but I thought I didn't like it because I didn't know it, and I couldn't understand what people were saying. But over the time I really started enjoying learning English.
Thank you. Another question is about education in Poland. Okay, which is the better, like the private education or the public education? Are you attending private or public education?
Most schools in Poland and universities are public, and I attended a public primary school, and now I attend public high school. And I would say mostly, if we're speaking about high schools, the public ones are better because it's harder to get in. And with primary schools, the private ones usually are better because teachers care more about education. And yeah, about universities, it's also the public ones are better because it's harder to get in. With private ones, you just have to pay and you get in. So there are some good ones, but mostly they're not the same level as the public ones.
Have you thought about the graduation course, university that you were attending?
Um, I after my graduation, I want to attend a public university and I want to become a psychologist, but I don't really know which university I'm gonna go to because it mostly depends where I can get into, which I can get into. Because it's hard to get into the university that you really want to get into because a lot of people want to go to the best schools and it's really hard. So I don't know where I'm gonna study, but I hope I can study in like Łódź or Warsaw. Warsaw is a capital city and Łódź is another city in Poland, which I really like the university there.
Yeah, I have a daughter as old as you, and
Yeah.
she's thinking about taking medicine college, but here in Brazil is the most expensive graduation course that we have here. In Poland also is the same, like medicine is the most expensive course.
Well, medicine is free, but it's really, really hard to get into medicine. Um, because after high school, you write matura exams, and it depends what subjects you pick. Then for medicine, for example, you have to pick chemistry and biology, sometimes also math. And depends on how well you do on this exam, then you can get into medicine or not. Sometimes people have to retake their matura and they try to get into the next year because it's really hard to get into medicine.
Okay, thank you so much, Maria.
Adenilson, would you please show us the Google's map? So, Maria, you're gonna let us know exactly where you live and how far it is from the capital city. and then you tell us which kind of food is the most famous in Poland. So you go by train or by bus or?
Yeah, most of the time with my friends we go by train. And it depends if you catch the like quick bus or the one that stops in every little town and countryside. The quick train takes 1 hour, and the slow one, let's say, takes an hour and a half.
Okay, suppose that I want to go to random. I thought it was random. It sounds it spells like almost like a random. But suppose I want to go to random. Which place would you recommend me to visit in your city? I think it is a small town, right?
Yeah, it's a small. No, it's not that small. It has like almost 200,000 people living in there. It's like a medium-sized town in Poland. I think you should go to a city center, because and to some museums in Radom. There's a cool museum in Radom, and uh, uh, it's called the Museum of Radom, but it's really nice. They use like VRs. You can just look how it looked in the past. You can see how people used to dress in the past, and yeah.
What is the predominant religion in Poland? It is the Catholic.
Yeah, it's a Catholic religion.
Yeah, I saw a lot of churches. Okay.
Yeah,
Thank
we
you.
have a lot of churches. If I really wanted to go to a church right now, there's one like 3 minutes from where I live, then the second one is like 7 minutes from where I live, and there's also the third one, and it would take me like 10 minutes to go there.
Which kind of food would you say, oh, this one, when you come to Poland, this is really famous and around the world, and people say, I go to a Polish restaurant in Brazil or anywhere else in the world, they have to eat that. They have to have that in the menu.
I think it's pierogi.
And how do you
might
write
have
that?
heard that. Pirogi.
Pierogi.
Pierogi?
Oh, the dumpling. Is it dumpling? Oh, and then
Yeah.
Oh, it
Yeah.
looks
You can
delicious.
get them with various fillings. There are some savory ones, some sweet ones. Because you can get ones that have like strawberries in it, like berries in it, or a sweet cheese, or there are ones with mushrooms, with onions and potatoes,
All
and with
right.
meat, of course. So
Mhm.
yeah, I think that's the most famous Polish dish.
It looks
Pierogi.
like our risotto, Simone. Our risotto, but
Oh,
our
but I
risotto,
don't think
it's fried. It's fried. It's not cooked.
no, I don't think it's similar at all. No.
Only the shape. Only the
Yeah,
shape.
the shape. Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
only the shape.
All right, guys, time's up. Maria, thank you so much for doing this for us. I know it's your first time talking to really adults, and you nailed, girl. You're ready to just,
Thank you.
just do your thing. Do not be nervous. You can just talk to adults all the time. If you want to join us also in this program, you're more than welcome. Aura does that already. So doors are always going to be open for you. And I hope you really enjoy your time as well with us.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. Thank you.
All right, guys. Thank you so much. Next week, we're going to be back with Vanderlei. Most of you know him, American Brazilian guy, and it's going to be lots of fun as well. Enjoy your weekends, and thank you so much for being here.
Guys, have a great weekend.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank
Bye,
you.
Maria. Bye,
We'll see you.
everybody.
Thank you,
All
Maria.
right, see you Monday.